Hi, homeowners. Did you know that a new roof is not an upgrade on your house? Here's where I'm coming from. And I think this is a conversation that I need to have with folks, um, put it out there for everybody to see because I've had two conversations with two of my sellers just in the past month about this. So, a new roof is not an upgrade, that is a maintenance item. It's very important to distinguish between these two things because an upgrade brings extra value to your house. Maybe at sale, you get more money for your house because you did this upgrade. A maintenance item is something that should be maintenance because we live in a house and things need to be done. That's different. Those things are expected items that should be taken care of and should be kept in good order. So there's a very big difference between an upgrade and a maintenance item. So to give you two examples, I had one seller in the last, I don't know, month and a half tell me that they had just replaced their HVAC system to include the heating unit and the air conditioner, which was great because theirs was very old. And this is going to be a great selling feature of the house. As we have buyers come through, they're going to be real comfortable with the fact that this is a newly replaced system. But at the time that they had that system replaced, whoever replaced them for them and did the work said to my sellers, "Oh, this is great that you're doing this right before you're selling because you can probably get an extra 10% on the sale of your home because you did this." And of course, that sounded like amazing, great information. So they were like, "Sweet, let's do it. Like, this is going to pay for itself." I had bad news for them. That is a maintenance item. So while it will benefit them, like I said, that there is a new system in there for buyers, and that's something that buyers don't have to worry about holding money for after they purchase the home and doing shortly after. It is something that is imperative that's in a home, especially in our homes in Ohio. We have to have a heating system. So you didn't get a heating system because no place in Ohio has them and we don't need them. You got it because the one that you had was not functioning properly and you were hot or you were cold. So that's why we did that. So that's a maintenance item. Not a week or two later, I'm in another listing appointment with another seller, and they're like, "Hey, I talked to them about, I came with comps and things for their home, and they said, okay, that's great, but we just put a new roof on 6 months ago, so we want to get, maybe $10,000 to $20,000 more out of what you're saying here because we just put this new roof on." And so, same conversation, different maintenance item, but I'm like, well, houses have to have roofs and they should be in good working order. And you did the proper maintenance that you were supposed to do, but you're not going to get all that money out 6 months later. Okay. So these are, again, positives. So when buyers come through, they're going to go, "Oh, it's got a new roof. And this other one down the road that I also really like, its roof is older, but this one's new. So I think I'll buy this house instead." It'll help your house go into contract faster. You'll certainly be at the top of the range, more towards the top of the range for the sale of your home. But you're not going to get like extra money. You're not going to get all that money back. So again, maintenance items, not upgrades. So what would constitute an upgrade, you may be wondering? Let me tell you. An upgrade, a good example of an upgrade would be you finished your basement. There was no finished space down there. It was just kind of like you kept the door shut and you store some stuff down there, but you never really go down. But maybe between the time that you purchased the home and now selling it, you have decided to finish the basement and you added effectively maybe 800 or 1,000 square feet of living space to your home. This makes your home more functional. It gives more space, more places for the buyer to have a party or something like that. So that is an upgrade. Similar to that, maybe in another situation, a homeowner might add, maybe their primary suite is upstairs and they decided they want to have a first floor primary. So they put in a whole addition on the house with a whole primary suite with an amazing closet and all that kind of stuff. Again, they added square footage to their home. They added a room to their home, or two in that case, because it probably has a bathroom in it too. So that is an upgrade. That's not maintenance. That's not something that had to happen for the house to function properly and be safe, sound, and secure over your head. That is something that was an additional thing that was added. I would also say that a 3-season porch would be considered an upgrade. Here in Ohio, that's a nice thing to have for the fall, summer, and spring. and it does effectively add some square footage to your house, even though we don't count it as a regular room in your house. It's like not like that primary suite we talked about, because it's not usable year round. They're usually not heated or cooled. You may have fans or something out there, or a space heater, but it's not part of the house proper. But I would still consider that an upgrade, because it's usable space that a buyer can come and utilize as part of the home. So just so we're all on the same page, guys, make sure you understand as a homeowner what the difference is between a maintenance item and an upgrade, because it's really important when you go to sell your home that you're not planning on getting all this money back that you put in on regular maintenance items, even if they were expensive. I know it stinks. I know it's not what you wanted to hear today, but I got to tell you, please think of things that way, and you'll be much happier when you go to place your home for sale and get it sold.